guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be eating Thai food. I've never had Thai food before, so this is the first time for me. I'm going to be eating chicken pad Thai, shrimp drunken noodles, what is this? Vegetable spring rolls, sorry. I have fish cakes right here. I've never tried those. Those look like plantains, to be honest with you, but... And then I have chow mein, that's shrimp, and a side of oh my god, what is wrong with me? I can't even think of the sauce. Sweet and sour. Holy crap. Okay, girl. I love vegetable spring rolls, so I'm going in. Yummy, look at that. Ooh. Girl. These are good. Wow. These are probably the best spring rolls I've ever had. These are so good. They had the option to have them fresh, but you know me, I like fried everything. I hope everyone's having a beautiful week. It looks like it's bound to rain today, so. I came back just in time. So with this chow mein, I didn't realize it would be soupy. They gave you these crispy things to put on top, which I have some extras over there. Motorcyclist, do you mind? I'm filming a video. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see the steam coming up. Oh my gosh, yummy. Huh. It's hot. Wow, that's hot. And it's spicy. I don't know if you guys know, but with Thai food, you can choose like a spice level. And I got all of my, it's the spice level between 1 and 5. And I got all of mine at a level 2. And wow, that is spicy though. And it's hot. Look at that. Yummy. Gosh. Build a home in my belly, please. Okay. I love the little baby corn that they give you. I used to eat these all the time. Fish cake. I'm gonna dip it in some sweet and sour. It has like a, what does that taste? It has a taste that I don't really like, but I can't like pick it up. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, I'm still eating it, so I guess I don't like it. I don't hate it that much. Oh my gosh, what is this taste? I've had this before and I don't like it. I've had this taste that is in this. Oh my god, you know what this tastes like? This is like, have you guys ever had the, I think it's called Mama noodles? They come in a package and they're shrimp flavor. I made those and I was expecting them to be like regular like ramen noodles. They had this pungent shrimp flavor that I hated so much. I ended up throwing them all away. I bought a big pack because I thought I would like them. This is exactly what they taste like, but like a less strong version. I paid a lot of money for these, so I'm gonna eat them, but these taste exactly like those. So if you've had those and you don't like them, don't get these ever. Moving on. I don't know. I can't stomach that. Like, I don't think I can eat those. Those are gross. Like, I spent like $6 on those, which is a lot for that little amount. This is drunken noodles. Anyway, I asked you guys on Twitter what you want me to talk about, forgiveness or suicidal, like thoughts and stuff, and they honestly became so close that I'm like, I'll talk about one in this video and I'll talk about another in the other, but they were close, like 40 something and then 50 something, so they were like close. This is drunken noodles. Ooh, look at that. These are good. So today I think I'm in like a semi-good mood. So I think I'm going to talk about forgiveness, even though suicidal thoughts won by just like a hair. And this is good. I believe that forgiveness is hands down the most important thing that you could do for not only yourself, but for somebody else. I've been taught like a lot of lessons when it comes to forgiveness, especially with my mom, because I kept having to forgive her, and I had so much hatred in my heart for her. At one point last year, I was so depressed and angry that when we got in our like first big fight, I said a lot of mean things, and we didn't talk for like a couple months. And I was just so angry that I was putting so much into our relationship and not getting anything back, really. And that like I said a lot of mean things that I shouldn't have said. And that's partly one of the main reasons why I started going to therapy, because I was so angry that I'm like, I need to get better for myself. I was just like out of control. I would say hurtful things and then I would say sorry and then I would keep doing it without learning my lesson. And I know it took a lot for my mom to forgive me, and it took a lot for me to forgive my mom too, because I wasn't the only one like saying hurtful things. But once I like truly let go of like the hurt that I had for her and like the anger, I felt like a massive relief. I cannot tell you how often I would cry like thinking about like my relationship with my mom and how I prayed that it would get better. And I was just still so angry, and I was still harboring all these things that she's done to me in the past that I just couldn't move on. And the big fight that we had this past time, I was thankfully seeing a therapist at the time, because she was supposed to go to a therapy appointment with me and she didn't end up showing up, and she just blocked my number. So my therapist taught me a couple of things. She obviously taught me some like breathing techniques, because I would get so worked up over my mom. And she told me the best thing that you can do for yourself is forgive her. It's going to take time, but once you forgive her, like everything will just, all your problems will like melt away. It's honestly so healing once you learn it, and it's not going to happen overnight. Like someone could cheat on you, someone could rape you, someone could murder someone close to you, and you have to find like forgiveness in your heart to like for that person. And like you don't have to tell them like I forgive you, But it's good to like write down something like a letter saying how they hurt you and that like you forgive them, and you don't have to give it to them. You can rip it up after. But once you practice like forgiveness, you're going to feel so much better. I feel like the two most important things in my life that I feel like are most important to me is forgiveness and the ability to say that you did something wrong and that you're sorry for it and you actually feel sorry for doing what you did. A lot of people don't know how to say sorry. They can't right their wrongs. Like they're like, there's nothing wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. No matter what they do, they are the Holy Spirit. They just don't do anything wrong. And those are the types of people that are toxic, because everybody makes mistakes and you just have to be able to own them. Some make way bigger mistakes than others, but eventually we all do something bad. We all do something we regret. And if you hurt someone, the best thing that you can do is say you're sorry. And if they don't forgive you, that's on them. But just know that you said sorry. You did all that you could do. And maybe eventually people will move on. I could say at this moment in my life that I don't harbor any hatred for anyone. And that's like honestly the best feeling in the world. Especially like with family and stuff, because I just used to have such strong negative energy toward them. And now I feel so free. My mom does still anger me sometimes, but she doesn't anger me to the point that I have hatred for her. And I'm still learning to control my emotions. I'm still very emotional. Like I cry a lot. I still get angry a lot. But I have to calm myself down, and I find what helps is just sitting in a dark room, closing my eyes, and just thinking of all the things that I'm grateful for. This ish is good. This is so good. Look at this onion. Are you kidding me? This is... Love onion. So yeah, if you're going through a relationship and someone cheats on you, it's good to forgive them, but that doesn't mean you have to stay with them. I think a lot of people get cheated on and they're like, I have to stay with them. And you don't. But you really do have to forgive them, because then you're going to go on to the next relationship and you're going to carry all the wounds that you had from your first relationship, or maybe your second one, or maybe the first guy that cheated on you. And communication is so important too, I think. People are not mind readers. They can't read your mind. I used to think my mom could tell. I always use my mom for example. I've never been in a serious relationship, so I can't really use a guy. But I used to think my mom could read my mind, so when I got angry, I just assumed that she knew that I was angry. And when she got angry, I think she assumed the same thing, because she was the type of person to always push things underneath the rug. And I think I developed that bad habit. So when I got sad or angry, I just wanted people to know, you should know that I'm angry. But a lot of people cannot read your mind. So I think if you're in a relationship, you should sit your partner down and be like, I'm feeling this way because of this. You're hurting me because of this. You make me feel sad because of this. Or you bring joy to my life because of this. Because relationships are good times, and I think you should remind someone hey, I love you because you do this for me, or I love you because you make me feel this way. People love to get reminded about how you make them feel. Especially if it's positive. Who doesn't love someone telling them, I appreciate you because you did this for me, or I love you because you make me happier person, or I love waking up next to you? That's the best feeling in the world. Words of affirmation. That's my number one, is words of affirmation. For your love language. Let me know what your love language is, guys. Ooh, so good. I'm actually sad this is gone. I should have gone like 3 of these. By the way, I went to a local Thai place, so I'm gonna have another one of these. Honestly, there's nothing like a fresh spring roll that's deep fried. Clearly, I'm not an expert. I'm just going through life like everyone else. So take my opinion with a grain of salt. If you don't think I'm right with what I say, that's fine. Everyone has their own opinion. You don't have to like listen to me. I'm just giving my experiences and what I've been through. And I'm just saying that forgiveness is something that you should do for yourself and not for anyone else. They used to have this show on TV called Confronting the Killer or something like that, where like they go to, like, the killer kills someone, obviously, they go to jail, and then they have the family go in after them. Is this a hair? This ain't my fucking hair. I'm just gonna pretend that I didn't see that. There was a guy at the counter that had black hair. That's his hair. Your hair better taste good. You better have showered, bitch. Nasty. Guys should wear hairnets too. Sicko. Okay, don't think about the hair. I got a burp. Ew. Anyway, there's this show. I forget where it's at. It's probably on Lifetime, Confronting the Killer, where these people go in to the prison and they confront the person that killed their family. And I think a lot of people, you have to have a lot of patience. You have to find it in your heart to forgive that person for doing what they did, because maybe they were going through things. That doesn't excuse them, but you know, when people hurt, they hurt other people. I've been down that road. I was someone that was hurting, and I was hurting other people. And it's not a healthy thing to do, but that's how a lot of people cope. And once they figure out what they're doing and they find the tools to like change what they're doing, they become such better people. This is okay. I probably wouldn't get this again. I would definitely get the drunken noodles. I wish there was actual noodles in here, because I think there's just cabbage and shrimp. And vegetables. I think that's literally the description. I was like, I wish there were noodles in here. I don't even think in the description it said noodles. We're saving the best for last, which is pad thai. I've had a frozen version. I've never had the fresh version. Oh, wait, they have a lime. Gotta squeeze the lime. Get all the juices. Lime is not good for your enamel, so don't do that. Don't do what I just did. Lime is actually, lemon and lime are so bad for your enamel. It tears the enamel off of your teeth. Just an FYI, if you eat limes or lemons a lot, don't. Just don't do it. Oh yeah, baby. You like that? You like that? I'm just kidding. Oh my god. This is so good. They put tofu in it too. Bless their soul. Hi, this is Lexi. I'm calling to pick up another order. 10 orders of the pad thai. Weren't you just here? Yeah, I liked it that much. This is so good. Okay, come on now. I'm not exaggerating. This shit is so good. Oh my gosh. Like, wow. Where have you been all my life? God, my table's getting all types of dirty. Wow. This is actually really spicy. If you're not a spice person, I would suggest going for -1 level. I can tolerate spice pretty well. But this is spicy. I mean, I can tolerate it. I can't believe I waited so long to eat this till the end. They gave me 6 of these spring rolls for $6. So like $1 each. Yum. Honestly, I don't want to throw these away, so I'm going to try to like put them in the sauce and let's see if the sauce soaks it up and it hides the taste of that like really bad shrimp flavor. I bet if I drown these in ketchup, I won't even be able to taste the flavor. Maybe I'll try that too. I mean, if these were like $2, I wouldn't mind, but they're fucking $6. That's expensive. I'm not throwing them away. No way, Jose. No, it's not doing it for me. So we're not eating those. Maybe no, I can't give them to my dog. Can you guys let me know in the comments if I can give this to my dog? Can dogs have fish stuff or is that bad? Only chicken? I know dogs can't have onion, grapes, and a lot of pitted fruit. But maybe they can have that. I'm just going to put the rest of this on here. We will not be finishing this. Ugh. That was gross. No offense. If someone's like, oh my god, that's so good. Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I like a lot of stuff, but like that I can't do. I can't do it. It's just like the pungent shrimp flavor. It's almost like a rotten shrimp. Whoa. Where are you going? I wish they had this in a seafood one. They have shrimp pad thai, but I wish they would have like a seafood pad thai where I went. I would have got that. They had chicken, pork, shrimp, and beef. I don't typically get beef, so most of the time I'll either get chicken or shrimp, which is why I got chicken and shrimp. Just for anyone curious, they're like, why don't you ever get pork? Or, well, I do get pork. I've had pork in my mukbangs before, but why don't you ever get beef? It's because I don't really like it that much. If there's an option for chicken, I'll get that first. Or I'll get shrimp first and then chicken, and then I'll do pork or something else. This is so good. They had curry too, but I really didn't want curry. They had mostly coconut curries, and I don't like coconut flavored curry. Ugh. No, I can't do it. I can't. It's not like a sweet coconut. It's like the coconut that you get out of a Thai coconut, like the little coconut. It's like that flavor. And one time me and my mom went to Whole Foods. This was when I was vegan. And we saw a coconut. I'm like, Mom, we have to get this. Like, I want to cut this open. I've never had coconut before. Thinking that it tasted like shredded coconut. So we bought it. Took it home. We got a bread knife and we started to cut it and it would not even go through. And I'm like, oh my God, how do you open this? My mom's like, wait, I got this. So she gets out like this big butcher knife and she starts hitting it. Nothing. And I'm like, how are we going to open this? We spent a lot of money on this. And my mom's like, I'm going to get it open. So she gets the edge of the counter. She starts beating it. Nothing. And I'm like, okay, Mom, I think we have to drop this outside. And she's like, no, I'm going to get this open. So she grabs the butcher knife again and she just starts like beating it. And then eventually it like pops open, but we should have just dropped it. So we get it open and she puts a straw in it and she's like, here, you try first. I'm like, okay. So I drink some of it and I'm like, and she's like, what? I'm like, I spit it all out. I was like, you have to try this. This is so disgusting. So she tries and she's like, no. Safe to say, it took us like 30 minutes to open up this coconut and it took us 2 seconds to throw it in the trash can because we did not have it. We were like, bleep. And I know wasting food is not something that we normally do, but like that ish was nasty. It deserved to be in the trash can. I don't know how to explain the taste of a coconut, but it's not sweet and it's disgusting. And I will never have coconut water. I won't have coconut out of a coconut. No, not my thing. So gross. I think about it sometimes. I'm like, ugh. Some of the foods I despise. Coconut is one of them. I also hate ginger. Ginger, pickled ginger, turmeric, root vegetables, just like the very weird things that you put in food. Like ginger is my most hated food next to water chestnuts. Anything ginger. Ginger candy, ginger flavored drinks. You know how sometimes you go to a smoothie place and they add ginger to it? Disgusting. Disgusting. Will not buy it. No. Anything with kale? No. I can fuck with spinach. Kale, no. I don't know. Just like some of that stuff is just gross to me. Anyway, I'm done eating. I'm just rambling on. I super appreciate, we're almost at 15,000 subscribers, guys. I cannot imagine. This is crazy. When I first started making videos, I was getting like maybe 100, 200 views, but I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, people are watching my videos. But then I'm like, oh my God, people are watching my videos. Like, wow. And then I started questioning myself. When I watched myself back, I was like, oh my God, I'm eating so disgusting. And then people started calling like, love the way you eat. And I'm like, wow. Okay. Anyway, I'm super happy that you guys decided to subscribe and stay with me and my weird self. And thank you for sticking around. I hope you come back for another video. And don't forget to follow my Instagram if you want to keep up with me, since I only post pretty much once a week. I do polls on my Instagram sometimes, and it's just a good place to follow me if you like me in general. I post how I feel sometimes. It's not super like Instagram model, but it's like super personal to me. So anyway, I'm gonna go. Probably take a nap. Try not to mess up my makeup because I need this to last all day. And I will see you in another video. If you want me to eat something specific, let me know in the comments down below. I'm still gonna do Middle Eastern food. I'm still gonna do Filipino spaghetti. I'm waiting for that damn banana ketchup. Still hasn't come and it's over a week late. That's fun. And I'm still gonna do my macaroni and cheese, my 5 rigatoni. Yeah, and I'm thinking about doing like my childhood favorites foods where I eat a bunch of foods from my childhood, like junk food wise. So let me know if you guys want to see any of those, and I will see you in the next video.